Hey folks, Micah McGee here. In today's video, you're going to find this to be extremely interesting, if not a little concerning. I have a bunch of deer scrotums, and they have the meat in them. This was a gift. You might think that's not much of a gift. Maybe you would consider it an insult. I considered it a gift. It came from an old buddy, Longbow Banjo. I'm gonna dump these out so they can start thawing. They're hard as a rock, been in the freezer. And I want you to just imagine all of these, each one, that would be one, even though there's two in there. Each one came under a buck. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh my goodness. And I'm telling you what, there is a few of them. Longbow Banjo's a deer processor by trade, so it's not hard to believe that he would come up with a bunch of this. Look at this little baby, man. I mean, that was just a baby.
That was a yummy. This must have been a big day.
Yeah, that was a big day. And this here is sack only.
Oh, wow.
No meat. It
No.
says another ornament.
Bless him.
So the deal he made with me was I could have the meat if I will get them out of the fur, freeze them back just like this. I'm gonna vacuum pack them and freeze them back, and then when he comes here next year, I'll give them back to him. That was the deal, because he wants to make some little coin purses or something. How many of you women will buy a coin purse after he makes one? I don't know. Here's the amazing thing that I can't believe is how brilliant, how absolutely incredibly smart Longbow Banjo is. Because most deer processors just throw these out. Well, Longbow Banjo's a YouTuber. And he comes here every year to hunt rabbits. You've been watching him, I don't know how many years he's come in a row to hunt rabbits here. He's literally the only person in the whole world that I let come and hunt on my property. So how he did that, I don't even know. That was just an act of brilliance. And then on top of that, he brings me enough stuff to where I have to make videos and shout his channel out again multiple times through the year. I mean, this is not the first video I've made since he was here rabbit hunting where I was forced by laws of nature that I had to shout out his channel. There's people out there with channels that would pay me money to shout them out. He's getting it for free while I'm working for him. I'm doing work for him that he didn't want to do himself and shouting out his channel. I feel used. I mean, this is beyond all conceivable notions. I mean, who would think of something like this? Let's start cutting these out of the bags. You got all kinds of knives there.
I do.
One thing that I am seeing here, as this thaws out, it's going to get bloody. We don't want to get blood all over the table, so we might want to toss them into, at least these bloody ones, we might want to toss into a tote or something. Yeah, that tote would work fine. We just don't want blood getting all over this table.
Yeah.
These were taken in the act of hunting, so there's no telling what shape they're all in. They're not necessarily all guaranteed to be in a wonderful shape. I happen to know from experience that hunting can have a bad effect on them. I had my son Matthew in the deer blind one time, and he took a shot at a deer out there about 150 yards. And the way the deer ran, I thought didn't look exactly right. And it was muzzleloader season, and he didn't have another shot in his gun, and I happened to have my muzzleloader. And I have this standard I always keep. If a deer goes and the kid shoots it, if I can get a shot on it and it looks like it's not been hit perfect, I always take another shot because I believe in getting them down quick as possible. I took the shot, got the deer good. We went and found it, and Matt had shot the sack right off. Poor deer. Poor deer. He's definitely going to have plenty of ornaments.
I bet you he can get away with making ornaments for Christmas trees out of these.
He could do Christmas tree ornaments, yeah. Instead of jingle bells, it'd be jingle something else. Of course, when you're working with mountain oysters, you're not allowed to say that other word.
Oh, you're not? I was unaware of that rule.
Not on YouTube, the B word.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep, they're very touchy about that. So, you're allowed to use the T word, testicular,
Okay.
but you're not allowed, and mountain oysters, that's fine.
The more technical terms are okay?
Yep,
Okay. It's just when you get into layman's terms,
I
that they
guess.
don't like it.
yep, we may have to just cover this over with warm water after we get them filled in here, because they're gonna be sitting in here, it's gonna be like an ice chest.
Okay. Do you think we gotta worry about live
Ticks?
creatures?
No, they're dead.
Okay,
They will never walk again.
okay.
One like this, I don't even know.
It looks like you already got the meat out.
He did. And then here's one without meat. Very unusual. Every one of these was meat that was under $1. And I guess as long as I'm shouting out his YouTube channel, I should tell you, you should go over there and take a look. He's got rabbit hunting videos, he's got fishing videos, he's got a few deer processing type videos, turtle processing videos, how to do certain types of gar. He's got, you name it, he's a wildlife man, he does it. You'll enjoy it if you like that kind of type of content. You already know just by this video and what we're doing because of him that he's a character. He's an interesting individual. It's always a lot of fun to have him here rabbit hunting and whatnot. He brought me some scaly cat. He brought me some catfish. He brought me these. And actually, there is a video on YouTube when he gave me these. It's not on my channel. You didn't probably get to see him give them to me, but it's on his channel. And it's a funny, funny video. That guy just kept me cracking up the entire time. If you would like to see it, I'll leave it in the descriptions. I'll put a link to that video. I might even put it in the head of the comments and pin it to the top where you can easily find it, because that video should have been on my channel. It was so funny.
Y'all have each other cracking up.
Oh my goodness, we were just having a ball, and that's the thing about it. When he comes over, we just enjoy ourselves. We have fun. But do not watch it before you watch this video. You don't want to turn this one off, because what we're fixing to do is fixing to blow your mind. You're about to see something so creative, so innovative, that poor little Banjo's mind is going to be spinning time we get done with it. You might know some of us are on the carnivore diet. We're not allowed to take these things and deep fry them with flour. There is no flour. I'll put some down. There is no plant-based food going in our mouths, but we're still going to use breading. You're going to find this very interesting. And we're also going to take a lot of them and make something else. So let's do it. All right, this has been soaking in the warm water. It's already cold.
Oh my.
So we're going to take these ones where he has 3 or 4 together, break them apart, and that's going to help the thawing process go a little quicker. We could have took these out last night, but I didn't want them to get up to room temperature. It would be kind of risky, at least to me. It seems kind of risky, because if you're dealing with meat that is already not in the cleanest situation, if it got to room temperature for a while, I'd be afraid to eat it. So that was my thought. Once these thaw out just a little more, we're going to be able to slip shuck them. And when we slip shuck them, buddy, Then,
Whoops.
once we get them slip shucked, we're going to teach you how to get them cut out of this. You don't eat this part of the skin either. That's why it doesn't really matter if a little dirt or hair gets on this part, although I don't really like it. It's not that big a deal. When you're castrating, we castrate a lot of pigs and beef, you always end up with this being a little dirtier. But that is not going to be eaten, so it don't matter. We'll show you all that here in just a minute. All right, it's been a few minutes. Still very cold. This meat here on this particular one is still frozen in the middle, but that is perfectly fine. The way to slip shuck them is just to squeeze them like that, let them pop out, just pull, and that's it. We're going to take the sacks for Mr. Longbow, and we're going to save them. Still a little frozen, ain't it?
It is.
It's almost like milking a cow, except backwards.
You're squeezing up instead of down.
Squeezing up instead of down. You could always turn it around and squeeze it down if that makes you feel better, like a cow.
Yeah.
But squeezing it to pop it out the top seems easier to me. So, Mr. Longbow is going to have his sacks, and we're going to have our snacks.
How long did it take you to come up with that one?
That's a big boom right there. I like snacks better than sacks. He can do whatever he wants with his sacks, and I'm sure we'll do what we want with our snacks.
Yes,
That is
we will.
some good looking meat right there. One thing that to a carnivore makes this particular piece of meat more exciting or more appealing is the fact that mountain oysters are high in cholesterol. And we realize that cholesterol is extremely good for the body. Look here, he gave us extra meat.
Oh, he did,
I
didn't
was not anticipating that particular cut of meat in this deal, Longbow.
That's a delicacy in some parts of the world.
It is, ain't it? I don't think that I'm going to be starting to try it today.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I should, but I kill bucks every year. If I want to eat that, I can try it on my own time.
You are much faster at this than I am.
Well, I've done it a time or two, you know. Some of these where he left a bunch of fat and meat sticks, it's a little harder to deal with, and I'm thinking I'm just going to cut the part he wants off. I don't think he wants the meat stick section
I would guess not.
and all that fat. I'll just pitch that. That's the root right there.
That needs to go in the sink then too.
That might be a dog treat here in a minute.
I'm sure she'd be happy to at least smell it.
Yep, I bet you she'd gobble it up.
I'm sure she will, knowing her.
We're gonna have a lot of potential dog treats when we fillet these out and get this exterior off. So we might just show you that as well. Here's Big Boy. He's still fairly frozen. I'm surprised how slow some of these are thawing. We'll get you to do that again.
Okay.
That is not easy to do with it in one hand.
Now,
This guy was blessed. This was a Boomin' Crockett. He had a Boomin' Crockett sized package.
I do have to wonder what his rack looked like.
Yeah, that would have been a nice big buck, no doubt. That's the one thing that makes me glad I'm not a deer processor. You see so many big bucks come through, and then if you get a chance to go hunting, the odds of seeing a big buck are pretty slim. It just takes the fun out of it. I'd rather just go hunting and kill my little buck and be done with it, instead of seeing everybody else's big bucks coming in and I'm having to work them up.
It's more fun to bring them in or to get them yourself anyway.
Mm-hmm. Back when I did use a deer processor to cut my meat, I felt good when I brought a big one in. But that's only short-lived. I'd rather cut it up myself.
There's so much more creativity you can
Oh,
put into
yeah.
it.
Boy, I have more help. He got the whole package again here.
You must have felt sorry for these guys.
Yep.
That looks pretty
It
frozen.
is very cold. All right, folks. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm gonna put you on a time lapse. Surely I've got some good music that would go with slip shucking deer sacks. I don't know. Let's do it. All right, this is the last of the Mohicans. This is not what this deer signed up to be last for. Would you look at this big pile of delicious looking meat? Somebody said that ain't delicious looking. What I can't believe is we picked the exact size bow for both. We had no idea how this was going to end up, but we nailed it. All right, it's time for us to show you how to take this and turn it into something good to eat. So let's do that now. You want a deer treat? She said deer peckers are delicious. All right, before these warm up, we're gonna get them vacuum packed and put back in the freezer because fur does not stay on the skin too long if you don't handle it properly. So that's how we're gonna handle that. Next year when he comes to rabbit hunt, I'll get to, make sure he gets these taken back to Alabama where they belong. Nice. All right, this is the part that's more technical. Some of these are big as some beef I've done. I mean, literally. I've got a friend locally here that gives me sacks full of these when he castrates his beef, and they'll be this size. Really nice. So it's very simple. All you have to think is like filleting a fish. And so in order to fillet this meat out of this old hide, you're gonna cut right down the middle and cut it right in half. It don't have to be perfectly in half, obviously. And then you're gonna take those halves, use your finger to hold it down, cut down to the skin and turn. Hopefully you got a knife that has a little bit of a flex to it. Look at that. It comes out so clean. There's no meat left on that. Meat goes in there. And if you have a little meat that gets escaped, it ain't no biggie. but it just amazes me. It's almost like magic every time I do it. It's just like, wow, that's crazy. Each of these testicles has a cord that had been on it. You hold on to that cord, that keeps you from getting cut, and then you just cut that right down the middle, just like that. Then when you get done, do it just like filleting a fish. And when I fillet a fish, I like to stay at the edge of my board so I can hold the handle of my knife down level. And just, I mean, just like that, you've got your good meat ready to go. You can do a whole lot of these things in a very short amount of time, which is what we're about to do right now, and you're gonna get to see it. We're not gonna drag you through it in real time, but we'll send you through it real quick. We're gonna have to worry about getting hair on this part. We don't want the hair on that. So like every once in a while, we may have to get up and wash our hands, get rid of some of this hair, or just not even use that hand for grabbing the good meat when we're done. We just have to be careful about that. But other than that, not a biggie. We are in mountain oyster business now, thanks to Mr. Longbow Banjo.
It's gonna be good eating.
Good eating, and you're gonna see it in this video. We've got 2 different recipes. We're fixing to get into it. All we lack is getting this knocked out, and we'll be ready to cook and eat. So hang tight, it's fixing to get wild. All right, we got that knocked out in less than an hour. Big old full bowl of good meat. A small bowl absolutely packed with bad meat, and we have a couple. These little guys, they didn't hardly make it through they didn't make it the first year. These little guys ain't worth cutting into, but we're gonna call the dog. Sansa, come here. Come here. Come here. You want some boy parts? Come on.
Come here, puppy, puppy.
Let's see if she likes them. We already know she liked the pepper. Let's see if she likes this. Is that good? Come.
You like to see it?
More. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good girl. She just ate 6 of them. She said they were delicious. I thought there was another one here. Come here, Sansa. Oh, here's a big one.
That's what
Some of them were kind of mushy and we didn't know if they had been left out. Oh, she said, yeah, give me that big bag, boy. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Here's a little guy. Come. She's gonna have her good cholesterol for the day.
You want to?
She don't like me coming at her head with that pan, and I don't blame her, but I don't really want to drip on the floor either. Come. Are you full? That'll be the last one. Good girl. Okay, you can go now. See ya. She said, but I really didn't want to quit eating. She loves that. And one thing, when an animal, dog like that, really loves something like that, she's kind of picky. If she really loves it, that tells you it is healthy. It is good for you. Dogs have an intuition about that stuff. They know what's good for them. She would not eat it if it wasn't. Anyway, we're gonna wash these off, get them cleaned up, and we're gonna get to cooking. She said, that's too much for me. All right, so we talked about breading these wonderful morsels of deliciousness without using flour. Pork rinds is the key to anything. Fish, chicken. If you're gonna bread it and you wanna be on a carnivore diet, you wanna use pork rinds. If you don't wanna be on the carnivore diet, but you want something a little extra crispy, something a little extra good, and you're not an anti-pork person, try it anyway. You will absolutely love it. Just take it and put it in a blender like this. It's easy. Just blend them up fine like powder, like flour.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna be doing.
I think that got it.
All right, I'm scurrying around here like a little chicken with my head cut off. Here are the pork rinds. I'm gonna sprinkle them across these mountain oysters. And I'm just gonna give them a little tap tap. You know how a Cajun camp dog is. We're gonna take the Cajun camp dog and just sprinkle it all over it like this. That grease is getting hot, ain't it?
It sounds like
I got to hurry. All right. More pork rinds going on. You got to try this. Tap, tap, tap. More Cajun camp dog.
it does matter what kind of pork rinds you get.
Yes,
and
you don't.
use.
Yes.
Some of them have a funky taste, and others have funky things added.
Yes. All right, we're going in with the mountain oysters. All right, that's all those. For our other cook that we're doing with the mountain oysters, we are making a carnivore meatloaf, and she's dicing the cheese for me right quick while we are frying these mountain oysters up. She's gonna be using some beef that came from the last beef that you watched us process. And we'll be dicing up the oysters here in a moment.
I think that's enough or more.
Yeah, I think that's enough. I don't know what your smallest skillet looks like, but. All right, these are the mountain oysters being diced up to go in. We put them in the freezer, so that's why they're dicing up so easy there like that. They have been in the freezer for a while. Some of them aren't real froze either.
No, now's where you're gonna see them not dice up so nicely.
I'm gonna be flipping these real quick. They do. All right, when you mix up a meat loaf, first thing we're gonna do is put some salt. About like so. Can I have one egg, please?
Absolutely.
Hot red pepper flakes are going in. Garlic powder, onion powder. Can you want to crack it in there?
Sure.
Trying to go quick because people are hungry,
Ourselves
including us.
included.
That was sage, black pepper, and that's all of that. Now we're just going to throw cheese in there, mountain oysters in there, cream cheese in there, and more mountain oysters. Now the ticket is to get it blended very well, so we're going to just go in there and mix it till it's mixed really good. It really helps, and I've learned over the past year or so of me making this, it really helps put the egg in, not just for the cooking process, but for the mixing. It's very difficult to get it all mixed in good without the egg to help loosen and break up that meat. I make one of these at least once every week or once every 2 weeks. Sometimes I'll make 2 in a week. We love them. I mean, absolutely love it. We have a carnivore meatloaf recipe that we actually put together in an entire video. If you want to see that, holler at me. I'll give you a link for it. I've actually done it on a couple videos now. This will be the 3rd video that I've actually shown this exact meatloaf. It's unbelievable. You want to bring that pan over here and I'll just plop it right in.
It might be hot.
Once you set it on the stove, I'll mash it in.
Okay.
All right, I always just take my hand, mash it down in the skillet. You can do this in a regular meatloaf pan, but you don't have to. You can do it right on top of the skillet. Especially if you have a lid for your skillet. That's what I do at my house. We have big, of course, with all my boys, we eat a lot. We use a big one, and I have that big lid, and that really does it. Just like this, right there. As far as the frying goes, what you'll notice is you can fry them a long time. They don't dry out. There's something very moist about mountain oysters. You just want to fry them as long as you want to fry them and get them out when you're ready to eat. That's basically the whole gist of it. She's doing it very professional-like. Drain that grease.
I have people who don't appreciate grease in this house.
Greasy food just don't float everybody's boat. It might float their goat.
Floats my goat.
And of course, nothing says I'm carnivore like ribeye steaks. And they're gonna go on the skillet now. Rib eye in the sky. That's a big one too.
I like the look of that one.
One more?
There's 2 more in the pack, but one more's gonna sit in the pan. So I suppose if we eat all of this, and somebody needs another one, we can make one fresh.
You save that one for you for later.
Okay. I can do that. No time to remember me to with that.
Now look at that. Murray Gray slash
Charlotte.
Charlotte. And they just done that because it rhymed.
No, he was the bull we had here, and he got to the beef cow.
He did.
And this is the last of that cross.
Yep.
From here on out, it's all others.
Yep. Angus and Murray and no telling what.
Yeah, we'll eventually have a Swiss going through.
Yep.
And a full Murray.
That's gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna check that meatloaf real quick. Oh, look at the bubbles already forming.
Things are talking.
Very yummy. All right, first taste test going down right here. Let's see what it's like.
That is good.
That's venison.
Hot. Really good though.
Most people wouldn't think it was deer, would they?
No, it's got more of a hot dog texture.
Yeah.
And honestly, the size is more pig.
Mm-hmm.
Much smaller than calf, but pig size.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Does it have good, did I put too much cat dog seasoning in it? No. Tastes good?
Everything's just right. I mean, the seasoning's there. You know there's a little bit there, but it's not overwhelming. And the oyster sounds great.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna have to see if the kids will like it, but first I'm gonna have to try it.
I think you'll like it.
Just perfect. That fry is perfect. You see the steam coming up. It's nice and hot. Folks, that is so reminiscent of the old chicken nuggets McDonald's serves and stuff, the real soft chicken nuggets that have that great flavor mixed in. That's exactly what that is right there. The very people that eat those chicken nuggets that are full of chemicals won't touch this right here just because of where they were hanging. Don't make no sense. So good. We got to get the kids in here and let them try that. So good. Meatloaf check number 2. Oh, really starting to talk to that cheese. All right, time to flip her over and check that sear. Look at that.
That one got a good sear on it.
Yeah, buddy.
This one.
That's beautiful right there. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Yep, gonna be good. I can't wait to see if the kids say they like the mountain oysters better than the steak.
Hey, with that chicken nugget analogy, they might be hard pressed.
Even if they don't say it, they'll know it.
Yeah. Flip it up and put it on the fat side. So the
Oh
fat
yeah,
can
I love that
sear.
fat. Seared fat is where it's at. Gonna do a little temp check here. I like mine around 115.
Hey.
What'd
Well,
you-
it's still going.
Sometimes they get away from you and get all the way out there to 116, and that's just awful.
Yep, there's one at 120.
Some people love 120.
This one is one for somebody that likes it more medium rare.
130?
Yeah.
That's gonna be, you'll find plenty of takers.
Oh yeah. This one's 116.
Oh,
So actually, we got some ready to come off.
I think we're done.
Yeah.
All right, let's eat.
Let's do it. I'm gonna do one last check on that one.
Reckon it's done.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah. Very done.
Good. All right, we're getting 3 of each beef, mountain oysters from the deer, and this here meatloaf, which is also beef. I just grabbed that. That's going to be warm for a minute, but they'll be able to handle it. Let's give them this cheesy piece right there. All right.
Okay.
And we're going to put 3 pieces of ribeye steak on there, just 3 small pieces. We got to see which is best. Which one is theirs?
We can have them have this
Okay.
right here.
Just gonna make 3 small little diced cubelets. And that end of fat I'm gonna cut off, because I know they ain't gonna like that.
They thank you for that forethought. Hey, Mookie, push that white box over to the side.
All right, kids. See, everybody eat the steak first, because it is not piping hot. It is just the right amount of heat. This right here is what you're gonna find to be delicious. Everybody loves ribeye steak. All right, what do y'all think? Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
That was actually rabbit.
She has learned the art of not giving much of a
She's
reaction.
desensitized, Longbow. I'm telling you, she's desensitized. We have learned her. To those of you that don't know, Longbow made some rabbit sausage and sent here for Grace. That's another video you can watch on my channel, actually. But he talked about it on his channel, but it happened on my channel. She did good. She loved it. It was good. All right. Next, let's go for the... I think the mountain oysters will be not so hot. I know we just took the meatloaf out. It's going to burn mouths. So we're going mountain oysters now, strictly on heat waves. These are chicken nuggets, actually.
They're oysters.
They are oysters, but
And you already said it.
I already said they tasted like chicken nuggets too.
You were listening, were you?
He was listening to parts he wanted to hear. All right. So, side by side with beef steak, which is your favorite?
If you had to choose
If
one.
you had to choose one for the whole meal, which you don't get to even, I guess they could choose one for the whole meal, because there is several left that they will get a chance to eat more if they want.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I think my main favorite's been the mountain oysters.
Oh man, there's an honest man right there. He didn't want to say it, but he knew it was true, so he said it anyway. I appreciate such honesty. Y'all want to try the...
Oh my.
Be
like
careful,
the
it might
meatloaf.
be hot. It's not hot?
Oh,
Grace got her double dealing on that.
I think I know her favorite.
Mm-hmm. She went after
He
that.
dropped it.
He did drop it. If you snooze, you lose. And I can't think of anything that rhymes with drop, so I'm gonna have to not
Flop.
flop. Yeah, if you drop, you flop. Oh my goodness. All right. Does that change your mind, Lucas, or is it still, which is your favorite now?
Meatloaf. It's between the meatloaf and the mountain oysters are tied.
Very tied. Needless to say, ribeye steak aren't their favorite, but mountain oysters and carnivore meatloaf are. Now, I haven't heard a word out of Hunter yet, and
I
that
like the meatloaf.
you like the meatloaf. All right. Was there anything mountain oyster good at all, or was it all bad? It was good.
It had a hot dog texture.
It did have a hot dog texture.
It did.
You know why they have hot dog texture? Because that's what they make hot dogs out of. I've been preaching this for years.
No, they don't.
They do.
No, I didn't know you preached.
I preach. Yes, I do.
If you look at the hot ingredients of a hot dog, mountain oysters wouldn't be there.
No,
That's
it
how
just-
they trick you. That's a trick, a ploy of the system.
They tell you it's parts and pieces
Mhm.
of the animals that are in there.
I had somebody one time say it doesn't have that in there because it says all beef. Well, duh.
Beef have oysters.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get Adam out of his office and feed him some. I don't know if he's gonna eat the mountain oyster. If you had to guess, do you think he would eat the mountain oyster?
No. Yeah.
I don't think he will.
Grace, he will. He won't.
If he does, I'm gonna video it. But if he don't, you won't see it on here because it never happened. And at that point, we're gonna wrap this video up. Tell you folks, if you get a chance to eat under $1, do it. It is good stuff. If it's under a bull, do that too. Under a boar, do that too. It's all good. I've eaten every kind. I've got a whole playlist of mountain oyster videos, and one of them we had 4-way and one of them was horse on this very YouTube channel. And Adam actually ate some and he liked it. He said the horse was his favorite.
Just about everybody said horse was the
Just
best.
about everybody said horse was their favorite. Well, a horse is a horse, of course. But that's all we got for you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.